His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
You see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more. Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead Girls Golf Team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in here on SummitCitySports.com and across our multiple platforms we use on social media and Twitter. I was going to say YouTube, but high school hockey is not on Twitter tonight or on YouTube tonight. We have our first matchup here of the week. It's yet another high school hockey week, where our first game is going to be the Fort Wayne Vipers taking on the Leo Lions in our first matchup. So coming out of the holiday break, we had games last week, January the 6th, as a round of makeup games from previous postponed matches. And it looks like both of them were very entertaining games. We aired the Vipers Carroll game here on Summit City Sports last week. And that was a 2-1 overtime victory for the Carroll Chargers. And it looks like the Homestead Leo game also went into overtime last week. And it was a 3-2 overtime victory coming through for the Homestead Spartans. So both games last week sounded very, very entertaining. And we hope to bring you more entertaining hockey action tonight as we get set for our opening matchup. As I mentioned earlier, today's first opening match is the Vipers and the Lions. While we have a second before the teams take to the ice for their warm-ups, we'd like to take this time to thank all of our sponsors here at Summit City Sports. As you know, today's broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260Sports. That is 260Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Kelly Automotive Group is Indiana's #1 automotive group with over 1,000 new vehicles and 500 pre-owned vehicles to choose from. Please visit DriveKelly.com, the Kelly Automotive Group in Decatur, Indiana, where it's simple, transparent, and reliable. Tom Steele Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They will help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle, as well as other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. Visit their north location at 2620 North Clinton Street or their south location at 3530 West Jefferson Boulevard. Big Eyed Fish has been around the Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions and enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment found only at Big Eyed Fish. You're invited to join Professional Federal Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up online in 5 minutes or stop by a local branch. Join ProFed today, and together we can start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenweller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind during the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwellerContracting.com for more information. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area, with ages ranging from 5 to 18 years old. Our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board, and together we can reach the summit. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business, and it is a system and solution that will fit your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com or give them a call at 260-557-0958. El Azteca Mexican Restaurant has been a Fort Wayne fan favorite since 1973. Their recipes are sure to tantalize your taste buds. Visit elaztecarestaurant.com or head over to their location at 535 East State Boulevard in Fort Wayne. iCryo specializes in whole-body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared saunas, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's signature location on Coliseum Boulevard next to Blaze Pizza. And at Parkview Sports Medicine, they continue to lead the way in the Northeast Indiana area. Our specialized sports medicine team offers direct access to physical therapy and sports physicians in our new Parkview Ortho Express clinic located at the Parkview Sport One Fieldhouse. No referrals are needed, saving you time and money. Visit ParkviewSportsMedicine.com for more information. Teams have taken to the ice here as they begin their warm-ups. We'll take another break here. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
The Kelly Automotive Group is simple, transparent, reliable. Simple. Our customer specialists make buying a car easy and fun. Transparent. Our price listed is the best price. No hassle, no gimmicks. Reliable. Buy with confidence and peace of mind. We work hard to ensure the best value however you shop. Come see us in Decatur at the 2733 Auto Mall and shop 7 brands in one location. The Kelly Automotive Group. Simple, transparent, reliable.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. Teams are still in the middle of their warm-ups. Got about 2:20 left on the warm-up clock. We'll take a quick look at the standings where they sit right now. The Homestead Spartans are leading the way with 8 games played, 6 wins, 2 losses for 12 points. Up next, the Fort Wayne Vipers sit at 7 games played, 4 wins, 2 losses, and an overtime loss for 9 points. The Carroll Chargers come in with also 7 games played, 3 wins, 4 losses for 6 points. And in 4th place with 6 games played is the Leo Lions with 1 win, 4 losses, and an overtime loss for 3 points. Take a look at the highlights from last Wednesday. Preston Eisenbarger got a goal and assist, as well as Simon Leininger for the Carroll Chargers. 1 goal, 1 assist. Parker Ray and Dylan Besh each had 2 assists in last week's matchups. And take a look at the upcoming events. Right now, the only one on my sheet here is Cancer Night, which will be appearing on January 27th, 2021. We'll take another break here on Summit City Sports. When we come back, we should have the top 3 scoring leaders and the top 3 goaltenders in the national anthem here on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. The horn has sounded and warm-ups have come to an end. And we'll take a quick look at our officials for the night. Linesman is Mr. Eckwright and Tyler Fix. And the referee in charge will be Chad Kleinschmidt, in charge of tonight's matchups. Take a quick look at our top 3 scoring leaders. PJ Eisenbarger of the Homestead Spartans leads the way with 4 goals and 6 assists for 10 points. Zachary Juarez is number 2 from Homestead, 4 goals, 4 assists for 8 points. And then Simon Leininger rounds up the top 3 with 5 goals, 3 assists for 8 points. The top 3 goaltenders in the division. Michael Hall of the Vipers comes in at number 1 with a 1.0 goals against average and a .952 save percentage. And we'll get the rest of them here momentarily as we take a moment to pause for the national anthem. And so back to our scoring leaders, or I guess we'll head back to the goaltending leaders actually. We talked about Michael Hall being number 1 right now. Number 2 is Lane Copeland of the Homestead Spartans with a 1.5 goals against average and a .929 save percentage. And rounding out the top 3 is Steven Yeiser from the Vipers, 1.66 goals against and a .916 save percentage. Take a look at the starting goaltenders for tonight's matchup. As usual, in net for the Leo Lions is going to be senior Isaac Morrell. And in net for the Vipers, looks like they're going to go with the senior as well, Steven Yeiser once again. So another matchup, Morrell against Yeiser. Leo's starting unit is out, and it looks like the Vipers are going to answer with Spear, Backstrom, Ormsby, DeGroot, and Knoblau, who's looks like wearing a practice uniform tonight. So we have puck drop, and the Vipers are in possession off the start as they get into the Lions zone. Near side corner is Knoblau out to the point. DeGroot with a wrister. That one is stopped by Mulholland right into the gut, who hangs on. Face-off will be to the left of goaltender Morrell. Play-by-play with you, Brandon Porter tonight. On camera tonight, Joe Hacker. He's kind of the rotating position. Some nights he'll be with me on the mic for color. Sometimes he'll have to be on camera. It just depends on how busy the schedule is with high school basketball really getting into swing right now. In the defensive zone is Knoblau for the Vipers. He'll go off the far side boards and is going to get up to Backstrom. Knoblau up ice, gets to the neutral zone, possessed now by the Lions. They'll a soft pass over to the captain, Ray, as at the line it's going to be picked up by Davis. Dakota Carter with it now, gets a near side for Redmond, sending around the boards. Stopped by Yizer behind the net, it's at the far side boards. McKinley out there now for the Vipers. He'll flip it up to the point, kept in by the skate of Dakota Carter. And that one's now inside of the Leo zone. Here's Reasoner. Austin Reasoner, former member. Oh, he scores! It goes off a skate and into the net. Oh, as I was mentioning, Austin Reasoner, former member of the Summit City Panther organization. He gets a lucky bounce off a defender's skate. It goes in the net. And at 13:38, it's 1-0 Vipers. Face-off won by the Lions. Is going to be poked back to Ray. Here comes the Vipers once again. Into the zone is McKinley. He loses possession as he tried to drive to the crease. Along the far side point, Scully misses the puck, and it rolls out of the zone as he's pressured now by Redmond. He gets pushed into the bench. Here's McKinley. Loses control off a move he tried to make. It's going to be gathered in now by Ray. Ray, shot. That one looks like it might have got deflected off Ridge, and it was a stick save that was made by Yizer. Here is J.D. Scott with possession. And that one shot wide. It's going to be gathered in now by Bertels. Far side. There's a heavy hit on Reasoner from Schilb. Behind the play on that one, and now Reasoner gathers it and gets it off the boards, looking for Darcy Kosh. Losing an edge on the play is going to be gathered in now. Looks like by Carter. He blows a tire. And now it's going to be gathered in far side corner by Kosh. Now he's poke checked at the line. Here come the Lions the other way. Dakota Carter with it. Off the boards to himself around Rice. Carter to Schilb. And that one is through hit skates and wide. Out to the point, missing it. We'll have to get a look. It was Siebert, and it's going to be gathered in now by Park. Along the far side corner, he's pressured by Kosh. And it's going to roll to the point, and the Lions will get it out of the zone. And now it's up ice. It's a foot race. Robinson with possession now goes far side. There's a shot from the point. That one's blocked in front. It's going to be gathered in by the Lions once again. It is Aaron Amick with possession. Out to the point. Brady Scholl with it. Scholl with a shot. That one's wide. And it rolls back towards the front of the net, but gathered in now by number 11 of the Vipers, Christian Brown. Brown once again has it in his defensive zone, tries to get it over to DeGroot and is able to do so along the far face-off circle, and he'll clear it down the ice to be gathered in at the Tech logo for Parker Ray. Brown behind the net, sends it around far side for Backstrom. Brown now down to the corner, sends it to the near side for Spear. Into the neutral zone it comes. Ray looking up ice is intercepted by Backstrom. Backstrom, former Bishop Dwenger Saint, if I remember correctly, as the Vipers are a combination of the Bruins, Panthers, and Saints that were merged into one. Here is, I believe that's Knoblau, if I remember right, in the practice uniform for the Vipers. Now in the neutral zone, J.D. Scott loses it through his feet. He gets it back from Dakota Carter as he has it at the Tech logo. Poke checked off his stick by number 14 of the Vipers, Ian Scott. And that one is just outside the crease and flipped out of the zone by Dakota Carter. Austin Reasoner with the lone goal right now. Elects to go far side. Comes into the zone with speed. Backhands towards McKinley in the slot. He has to gather it at the face-off circle. Out to the point. Wrist shot tipped in front by Roth. Number 20, that is Weston Roth to be specific. As now it is Carter behind the net near side, throws it down the ice, and that one's going to go for an icing. Take a quick look at the replay here from the Reasoner goal. Reasoner kind of looks like he tried to center it. It looks like it goes off of Dakota Carter's skate, it looks like. And that's what made it the 1-0 lead that we currently sit at. Off the face-off, that one is directed right into the glove of Morrell, who hangs on. Play whistle down, 9:35 left here in the first period. It is 1-0 in favor of the Vipers. Another face-off win there for the Vipers, as now is going to be gathered in by the Lions. Park looks up to Amick, and that one is wide. Going to be knocked back towards the Viper zone by number 96 of the Vipers, Robert Gross. His defensive zone. Ridge loses it to Robinson. Aaron Amick pressures Bertels for possession, as it's going to be gathered in now once again by Bertels. Off the glass now. Ray has it along the red line, as they're going to have a whistle for playing the puck with the high stick. So that'll bring the faceoff all the way back in the Vipers' defensive zone. And it's going to be a win for the Lions. Davis wins it back. Siebert a shot, and that's straight into the glove of Yeiser, who hangs on. Another faceoff win there by the Lions. As that one shot wide of the net. It might have been looking for a tip off the stick of Roth. As it's out to the high slot. Redmond a shot. Scores! It goes through the entire Vipers defense. And we're tied at 1. That goal will belong to C.J. Redmond unless it might have redirected off something. But it's a 1-1 tie at 8:38. Take a quick look. As you see, Redmond picks it up right at the high slot. Actually about the mid slot, right around the hash marks. And he just backhands it through pretty much everybody. I think we caught Yeiser by surprise. And that made it 1-1. Face-off won by Ormsby. With the official call here in a second. Heavy hit just outside of the Viper zone. And we'll have a whistle off the offsides. Dylan Davis and Desmond Fiedler pick up the assists on the Redmond goal that made it 1-1. Off the draw, kept in by Roth. Weston Roth with it now. Tries to center it to Schill. It's at the goal crease. And play whistle down as the ref lost sight of it. That one also caught Yeiser by a bit of a surprise as he was making a butterfly slide to his left, your near side of the screen, and it got redirected, so he had to kind of hit the brakes and keep his right pad sealed on the ice. Russell might have risked sliding into the net for a 2-1 lead. That one shot off the faceoff, got blocked. Now it's going to be picked up by Canavalo down low. Racing into the zone, Reasoner sends it down low. As it's going to be gathered in by McKinley. Far side corner. He's tied up with Roth. Good battle there by the two forwards. As that one centered to the slot for the Vipers, but nobody was there. McKinley has it once again in the just outside of the blue line. as it is going to be Reisner. He's blocked off by about 3 Lions all at once. It's going to be gathered in now by Schilb. Schilb's shot is blocked by Knoblau and is going to be sent into the zone. Here's McKinley. He loses it off the poke check. Good back check by Owen Park. McKinley has it just outside of the blue line. He gets it inside the zone. It's going to be gathered in now by Logan Robinson. Bring it inside the zone. Here's Scully. Scully's shot. That one's tipped by Siebert and wide. A bit of a miscommunication there from Siebert and Park results in a turnover for a brief moment. And gathering it is Darcy Kosh. Kosh's shot, that one's blocked. He had a goal in last week's overtime loss to the Chargers. He had the lone Vipers goal. As it's gathered in by Ridge, near side boards. That one knocked off Viper's stick, and here's the Lions on the attack. And that one's sent around the boards by Davis. Scully looks far side. It goes wide of its target and will go down for an icing. 6:17 remaining here in the first period. We're at a 1-1 tie. Goals coming from Austin Reisner and C.J. Rebman. Face-off will be back down inside of the Viper zone to the left of the goaltender Geyser. It's another face-off win for Davis. He's done an amazing job, and I think he's actually perfect on the face-off. Gathered now by the Vipers. That one's intercepted at the point. Pat save, rebound, and a beautiful save made off the second chance by Geyser. Brown sends it far side to Darcy Kosh. Kosh coming inside the zone, onside play. But the Leo Lions gather possession, and they'll put it inside the Viper zone, where Rice sends it over to Brown. Brown up to Kosh. Another onside play. Kosh with another move. He made that move last week, forehand, backhand, and scored. There's a penalty coming up to the Lions. It's going to be an interference call. And it's going to go to number 27, Nathan Wolf. So I'm coming at 5:32. First power play of the game will go to the Vipers. Yeah, it looks like I can see Landon Roth operating the penalty box tonight for the Lions. It looks like he's got a broken leg. Hopefully everything heals for him and he'll return soon for state competition. Maybe even next year for the Lions as they continue their rebuilding process. Knoblau over to McKinley. McKinley looking up ice for Scully. It goes wide of the target. And a good read by defenseman Parker Ray. Clears it out of the zone. Controlled once again now by Knoblau along the Vipers bench. Sends it near side for Ormsby, who throws it to the corner. Ray and McKinley race for the puck, and now is going to be gathered in by McKinley. Goes out to the point for Knoblau over to Ormsby. He fans on the pass, but he's able to recover and send it down low. Reisner looking to the slot. It's going to be gathered in by McKinley. McKinley tries to get to the corner as he's bumped off by Robinson. That one shot through the crease and right. It's going to be gathered in now by Ormsby at the point. Ormsby to McKinley. Back to Ormsby. Ormsby tries to do something with it. Hits the skate of Aaron Amick and goes out of the zone. Here's Ormsby again with the toe drag move and a save made by Morrell. Rebound cleared out of the slot. Looks like by Dane Siebert. One thing I've noticed is I have not seen McKinnon out there or Keegan McComb for the Vipers. Don't think I've seen them play a shift yet tonight. Here is Backstrom, far side corner. Tied up now with Dakota Carter. They continue the battle as the penalty expires. The Lions back to full strength. And finally coming away with it is Redmond, who will send it down for an icing. 3:26 remaining here in the first period. It's a 1-1 tie between the Lions and the Vipers. Referee Kleinschmidt instructing Backstrom to return to the ice as the Vipers delayed on their line change. Here's Bertels. Centers to Backstrom just outside the crease. He goes through his feet and wide. There's a shot by Brown that's blocked in front of the net. Fiedler and Kosh tie up far side as that one's sent down low to the far side corner. Here's Bertels. Wrap around. Oh, I thought he was going to try to wrap around, but he does not. And it looks like they're going to rule man in the crease. So they're going to whistle the play down and bring the faceoff outside of the Leo zone. As I mentioned, I have not seen a shift. I'm not sure if I even see them on the bench. Is Trevor McKinnon and Keegan McComb, to be honest, for the Vipers. Very interesting. Those two are probably one of the top producers for the Vipers. As that one goes down for an icing. Leading goal scorer for the Fort Wayne Vipers goes to Jared McKinley with 4 goals, 3 assists. He leads the team with 7 points. Leading scorer for the Lions, it actually looks like a 3-way tie with Aaron Amick, Logan Robinson, and Dylan Davis, all with 4 points. Downside, far side corner, Ridge over to Gross. Kept alive at the point now by the Lions. Going to hit the skate of Ridge, who immediately gathers in the puck. He leads the rush. Ridge poke checked at the faceoff circles by Ray. That one thrown out of the zone. Scully cannot get there to keep it inside the zone, but this time he'll redirect it at the net. And Morrell throws it to Ray, who gets up to Amick. Amick over to Park, far side. Park loses it on the move, trying to go around Scott as Aaron Amick centers it to the crease. And we're going to have a penalty called for interference on, it looks like, the Vipers' Scully. This one coming at 1:59. So the Lions will have the power play for the rest of the period unless they score. Face-off won by the Vipers. That's going to be gathered in by Brown. And the clearing attempt knocked down by Carter at the point. Knoblau will throw it down the ice, however. As that one stopped by Morrell behind the net. He's got to play it as he's got McKinley rushing to intercept it. Logan Robinson, he'll turn it over to Knoblau. Onside play for the Vipers. He'll throw it at the net. Stick save made by Morrell. Dakota Carter with the now behind his net, taking a look at all of his options. Goes far side. Now to the near side for Robinson. That one's too hard, and McKinley will decide to pull it back to number 14, Ian Scott, who gets it back inside the Lions zone. Leo really struggling right now with the breakout. As now Carter decides to come near side once again. This time he looks up ice. It's going to be gathered in by Knoblau as that one's cleared once again. Here comes Davis. Receives it off the stick of Scholl up to Fiedler. Fiedler with it, far side. Tries to backhand it to the slot. It's blocked by DeGroot. Here's Ray at the point. Ray, poke checked on the play by Ormsby, and that one's cleared. Ray with it, loses it on a stick handle. It's going to be gathered in by Redmond. Onside play as he gets stick lifted by Ormsby, and the puck is cleared by DeGroot. 9 seconds remaining here in the first. It's going to be sent far side. DeGroot throws it back in. That will do it for the first period as it now officially comes to an end. And we are tied between the Vipers and the Lions at the end of the first. As we'll take a quick break here on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Welcome back to the Sport One Parkview Ice House, where we are getting ready to start the second period with a 1-1 tie between the Lions and the Vipers. Both goals in that period, one going to Austin Reasoner, who found a very fortunate bounce off of a Leo defensive skate, and then CJ Redmond tied it at 1. The Lions still have a second of power play time left, so penalties in the period. One went to Wolf for interference, the other to Scully also for interference, as we get set for the second period. $15 minutes on the clock, 1 second of power play time left, as we have puck drop and the Vipers return to full strength. Here's McKinley, won it through the feet of Davis as it goes around the boards. Here come the Lions. Davis the other way, gains his own, poke checked by Rice at the blue line. Here's Fiedler with a shot. He fans on it. And now Reasoner backhands it out of the zone. Going to be gathered in now by Brown near side. Out to the point. Siebert keeps it inside the zone for the Lions. Down to Davis. Tries to backhand it to the slot and doesn't get much on it. Rice has it. He will clear it between the two Leo defensemen, and it will go down for an icing. So that'll bring the face-off all the way back down to the Vipers zone, where it's going to be Roth against Ormsby, and Ormsby with the face-off win. That one's cleared down the length of the rink once again and will result in another icing by the Vipers. So face-off controlled by the Lions as J.D. Scott has it. He throws it towards the net and it goes wide. And at the point, it looks like it's going to be just over the line at the face-off dot. Gathered now by Knoblau as he hits J.D. Scott in the back on the boards. Gotta wonder if that's going to be a boarding. Maybe even a check from behind. We'll get the official call here. And they're going to indeed, looks like, call a check from behind on Knoblau, which is an automatic 2 and 10. This one coming at 13:36. So Knoblau picks up a 2 and 10 for checking from behind. As that's a face-off win for the Lions as they go back on the power play. Ray up ice, gets into the zone for Park. Along the near side boards, that one's kept alive at the point. Ray a shot, blocked by Reasoner. And now it's a foot race. McKinley trying to get there. Good stick lift by Siebert to cancel out the breakaway that was coming for McKinley. Back the other way. Here's Ray. Gains the zone on the attack to the high slot. Directed towards the net. Blocked by DeGroot. Ray backhands it out to Park. High slot. That one's knocked off his stick by Reasoner. Kept alive by Robinson. Far side corner. Ray. Poke checks it out of the stick of DeGroot as it goes near side for Park. That one rolls out of the zone. Siebert's there, and looks like he's tied up with Reasoner. Puck is loose, so now it's going to be gathered in by McKinley as he'll pretty much throw it to the corner high as it's gathered in now by the Lions. Off the boards, up to Robinson. Gains the zone on the attack. Around the far face-off circle. Tries to center it, knocked down by Ormsby, who backhands it out of the zone. And it will roll on net. Morrell will play it to Park. Or excuse me, that is Scholl. Scholl with possession now for the Lions as he goes far side. Throws it around the board, stopped by Yeiser behind the net as he'll leave it for Brown. That one turned over and redirected on net, and save made there by Yeiser. As we have 3 seconds of power play time left for the Lions. And a face-off inside of the Vipers' defensive zone. Face-off won by the Lions. Out to the point. Ray cannot keep it in. The power play is over. And now Knobblau's 10 minutes officially kick in. And he should be out with 1:36 and a whistle. Fiedler sends it back inside of the Vipers zone. And that one will be cleared down the length of the rink and goes for an icing. So we are still tied at 1. Leo and the Vipers, a pretty good game going on right now. Good defensive game. Both teams look like they're playing a game of chess right now, trying to find the right people at the right time, make the right move. As now is going to be gathered in here by Gross, who goes far side for Darcy Kosh. Kosh has it, goes up to the point to Gruder-Rister. That one saved. Rebound gathered in by Bertels. Goes down low to Darcy Kosh. Bertels with it as he goes to the high slot. That one too hard and bounces off the skate of Scully as he's chased down hard by Serafini. That one should be onside play as the Vipers brought it back into their own defensive zone. As now a lead pass finds Gross. Gross centers it to Kosh, who was tied up with Roth. and is pushed into the Leo net. Here comes Dakota Carter the other way, who throws it to the corner behind the net, played now by DeGroot, who goes near side. DeGroot tries to bounce it off the boards. He's knocked down on the play, gathered in now by Darcy Kosh near side. That one turned over to Roth, who gets it back inside the Viper zone. DeGroot with possession. Near side faceoff dot. Sends it to the far side as Owen Park intercepts the pass. Park to the high slot. Can't get a handle on it. Goes out for Scholl, who sends it around the boards. Picked up. Oh, there's that bounce off those Zamboni doors that we normally are used to seeing here on this rink, as here comes McKinley the other way. McKinley backhand, hits the post, rebound, gathered in by Morrell. That one might have even been off, the initial shot might have even been off the stick of Morrell. So it might be back-to-back saves for the goaltender Morrell. I'm pretty sure that as many of you are aware in our little big hockey family, the NHL is officially back in action tonight, as we have about 4 or 5 games in action tonight. The Penguins and the Flyers, Canadians, Maple Leafs, Hawks and Lightning, Blues Avalanche, and Canucks Oilers. And as I mentioned in our previous broadcast, the Comets underway in February, who made 3 or 4 signings today as well. Kept inside the zone. Here goes the Lions the other way. Aaron Amick all alone on the breakaway. Amick shoots, scores! Aaron Amick with the breakaway goal. 2-1, Leo. .904. Time of the goal, Leo up by 1. That is Amick's 4th goal of the season. He takes sole possession. Looks like he'll take sole possession of the scoring lead for the Lions. Another face-off win there for the Vipers. An unassisted goal for Aaron Amick. Here comes Fiedler's shot. That one's blocked. It's loose just outside the crease. Here's Scholl with a shot. That one's blocked. Rebound to Redmond, who has it on the near side of the net. Redmond out to Carter. Carter back to Redmond. Redmond centers it. Here's Carter with a shot. Tipped in front by Fiedler. And it rolls just wide of the net. The Vipers on their heels a little bit right now as it's played to Backstrom. Backstrom gains the zone on the attack. It's going to be left for Ormsby, as that one's out to the point. Sent down low, Spear, far side corner. Gets it to Ormsby. He bounces it out to Scully, and we'll have a face-off outside of the zone as the Vipers are called once again for man in the crease. .807 remaining here in the second period. It's a 2-1 Leo lead over the Vipers, as we have a neutral zone face-off just outside of the Leo defensive end, and the face-off is won by the Lions. Gross backhands it down low, near side corner. Bertels and Ray battling for possession. Roth comes in to assist Ray, as it's going to be picked up by Weston Roth. Roth inside the zone with speed. Cuts to the face-off circle. Centering feed hits the side of the net. Gathered now by J.D. Scott. Out to the point for Wolf. Wolf a shot. That one's wide. Bounces far side. Roth centers it. Looks like the Shilb, as that one is broken up. Here comes Gross the other way. Gross to the high slot. There's a shot. Easy stick save made by Morrell, as that one bounces into the safety netting. Face-off inside of the Leo defensive zone. Reasoner looks like he'll go up against Robinson. Face-off win for the Lions. Here's Park. He's tied up with McKinley. McKinley centers it. Ian Scott a shot. That one's blocked by, I believe, Siebert. That one cleared just outside of the crease. Scully has at the point knocked off his stick, and that one's cleared. And we'll go down for an icing. Take a quick look again at the Aaron Amick breakaway goal. We'll get back to that one actually in a couple seconds as we have puck drop here for the face-off. That one's won by the Lions. Coming inside the zone, DeGroot breaks up the play from Robinson as he tries to get it to Park. Park shot stopped by Yeiser. Vipers with it now. Oh, turnover for the Lions. Near side corner, centering feed. Here's Robinson out to Scholl at the point. That one goes right. Here comes McKinley the other way. Jared McKinley. Deeks. Save Morrell. And play whistle down as McKinley goes diving into the net. It looks like he got tripped up on the play. Net comes off. So we'll see what comes out of this. A penalty is being called. But we'll have to wait and see what it is. Looks like it's going to go to Scholl. For holding, looks like holding the stick. Get the official call here from our PA announcer in just a couple seconds. But the Vipers are back on the power play, looking to get the game tied up, as it looks like it's going to be McKinley, Reasoner, Ormsby, Scully, and DeGroot, the power play unit out there for the Vipers. Face-off won by the Lions. Siebert sends around the boards. Just a holding call. It looked like he signaled holding the stick for a second there from our angle. That's going to be gathered in by Yeiser. Up to Ormsby. Over to DeGroot near side. Coming into the zone with some speed there, but he takes a second to look at his options, decide to just dump it in. Here's Scully. Tried to center to the slot. That's intercepted by Redman and is cleared out of the zone. Jared McKinley with it now. Near side boards. Drops it back to DeGroot at the point. Over to Ormsby. Back to DeGroot. To McKinley near side. Face-off circle. Directed towards the net. It's rolling there before being kicked away by Siebert and cleared by Ray. 57 seconds remaining in the main advantage for the Vipers. Could be a big momentum boost for the Vipers if they're able to get a goal here, as it is Ormsby, far side corner. Tries to go low on Carter as he's bumped off the play. That one's sent near side. Backstrom sends it back down low. Far side corner. Scully is going to be played now by Kosh. Kosh to Backstrom, and it's just a little bit ahead. Brown looks back down low for Backstrom. It's going to be played by the Vipers. Brown just along the red line. There's a heavy hit by Backstrom, and here's Aaron Amick the other way. Amick a shot, and that one's wide. Backstrom has it. He's coming up the ice. He's pressured hard by Robinson, as there's just 2 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Kosh with a nice move. Kosh shot, and that one's blocked by Siebert. There's a heavy hit on Backstrom and Bertels as Siebert is kind of coming through as a wrecking ball right now, hitting pretty much every Viper that he can. legally. And now it's a 2-1-1. Over to Serafini. Serafini shot blocked by, I believe, that is Bertels. On the far side, Ridge tried to get a handle on it. That one's off a skate. And kept in the zone by Roth for the Lions. Sent around to the near side. Ridge with possession. And those two tie up. Roth comes away with this. Centering feed to the slot, broken up by Ridge. As they get it out to the high slot this time. Carter a shot and it's wide. Shilba rebound. And it hits the side of the net and falls right at the feet of Yeiser, who hangs on. Faceoff will be down inside of the Lions' defensive zone, or the Lions' offensive zone, as the stick breaks for Davis. Off the faceoff circle, and it's going to be gathered in now by Fiedler. That one played in his defensive zone. Ray has it. He's pressured by Ormsby. Has this out to the point for Scully. Here's Spear with a shot. That one's just outside the crease, gathered in by the Lions. Here is Robinson. Inside the zone, drop pass, looking for Redmond, intercepted by Ormsby. The defensive unit for the Lions change on the play. Dakota Carter with it now. Throws it into the neutral zone, played by Rice. Rice has it. He'll throw it around the boards. Picked up by Dakota Carter. Gathering now by Davis, who has the new twig. As he goes off the boards to himself. Gathered in now by Dakota Carter. Goes near side. That one's sent inside of the Viper zone. Keaton Rice to play it. Rice has it. He'll bank it off the boards, and it's going to be knocked away from McKinley by Dakota Carter. As here comes Owen Park the other way. He gets stripped of the puck by McKinley. It's a 3-on-1 for the Vipers. McKinley to Reasoner. Forehand, backhand. Save Morrell. Davis with it now. He gets stick lifted by McKinley and is going to be played by Backstrom far side. Backstrom centers it. That one rolls on net. And play whistled down as Morrell had it covered, but McKinley poked it free just after the whistle. So the faceoff will be back down inside of the Lions' defensive zone as Reasoner goes to the draw against, it looks like, Roth. And it's going to be a face-off win for Reasoner. Reasoner centers to Backstrom. That one's just wide of the net. As it's going to be gathered in and sent up ice. Here's Schilb. Shoots it inside the Vipers' defensive zone. The goaltender, Yeiser, plays it behind his net. Now sent up ice to McKinley. McKinley cuts to the middle. Shot. Save. Morrell. And it's going to be gathered in by Roth. And we're going to have a penalty coming up. I did miss this one. I do apologize. As it looks like it's going to go on Wolf. Slashing is the call. This coming at 48 seconds left in the period. So another big power play opportunity for the Vipers, as they have had 2 straight power play chances this period. Face-off won by Reasoner. Out to the point, Ormsby. Poke checked away by Redmond. Ormsby pressured there by the Lions. That one's cleared. I believe that was by Davis, as Canalblau has it. Turnover. Here's Davis. Diving play by Ormsby. Breaks up the opportunity. Here are the Vipers. At the point now, it is Reasoner. That one trying to clear it was Redmond, as it's picked up by Scully towards the net and wide. 8 seconds remaining in the period. That one's out to the point. Ormsby keeps it in. Ormsby down to Reasoner. That one's poked off his stick, and the horn will sound, signaling the end of the second period. The Lions hold a 2-1 lead over the Vipers. We'll take another break here. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
This league promotes finding diamonds in the rough, kids that didn't have an opportunity, they're on the wrong team, they had the wrong coach. If we can find those kids, which we have 20 of them now, that we build a team in 45 days.
I look at like the amazing facilities and like the coaching staff, like everything looked perfect for me.
It's kind of a no-brainer for me.
Here I heard was very professional, and I had absolutely no idea there was such a big hockey community.
Saw the amazing facilities here and coaching staff.
Felt like it was a good fit for me. I noticed my confidence got up.
I think the system starts with what you do off the ice, right? And that's been our biggest challenge, right, is taking these kids from different places in the world, right, and bringing them in and trying to establish a culture. And it's been difficult, right, to teach discipline, to teach accountability, to show up on time, right? That's where it all starts. We have the resources that, frankly, other programs don't have, and we try to utilize them to the best of our abilities.
I mean, they'll help each individual out as well as like all team stuff, so they do a good job giving everybody what they need to get better at or what they think they should be working on more. Our schedule's really nice during the week. We get a lot of ice time in the gym. All the facilities here are brand new, super nice, from the gym to the locker room. The rink is unreal as it is.
We work out twice a week here, and our trainers give us as much of resources as they can to push us and make us better off the ice, to help us on the ice too. All of our workouts are kind of tailor-made for hockey players. And
the coaching staff helped me get better, like offensively. John Solway helped me like work on my stride, my edges.
His teaching is really good. He processes it in a way that makes it easy for us to kind of reciprocate what he's doing in a way that's kind of lower to our level.
For them to see the professionalism and the support that they have, I mean, it's second to none. It's remarkable to see, these guys, getting the chance to, talk to the, people in the community and the kids, and the opportunity to really have that moment to themselves, right? And have that opportunity to essentially, live the day in the life of what it's like to play pro hockey, right? I mean, they're around the Fort Wayne Comets. Earlier in the year, guys were coming out, and helping the kids. And it's remarkable because they get to see what it takes to play at the next level. Right?
Not only Josh, but we've got Jerry Most, who helps with our goaltending, and Paris Duffus, who is a familiar name for Fort Wayne fans, that really helps our goalies off the ice, and I think gives them the mental approach that they need to advance to the next level, as we know that's really important with goaltending.
He preaches accountability. He always makes sure accountability on and off the ice, actually. He makes sure we're doing the right things off the ice, and we're, more importantly, doing the right things on the ice. making sure we're, always just ready to go, ready to play, never having our minds stray throughout a game or a practice, always be just ready to go.
We tell these kids all the time, from high school till about college to your junior years, you've got 7 to 8 years to work really hard and get your life on the right path, or you can goof off and not pay attention and get involved with the wrong people, and then the rest of your life after that 8 years is going to be pretty difficult, right? So trying to get them prepared for the real world is priority number one.
There's a lot of hockey players in the world, and you're not all going to make the highest team and not get noticed, or you might become the best hockey player you've ever been at 20. You don't know when you're going to come out of your shell. So they have to have this opportunity to play, or they may never be seen.
And so we are back here at the Parkview Sport 1 Ice House, where we have a 2-1 lead in favor of the Leo Lions. Take a look at the scoring through 2 periods. Austin Reisner got the scoring open in today's matchup off a bounce of a defensive skate at 13:38 of the first period. CJ Redmond picked up a goal for Leo that tied it at 1 at 8:38. And then Aaron Ame picked up the lone goal in the second period, a breakaway goal that made it 2-1. Penalties so far in the first period, there was only 2. One to Nathan Wolf for interference. The other one to Michael Scully, also interference. Both were killed off. And then in the second period, it was number 6, Carter Knoblau, picking up a check from behind, which is an automatic 2 and 10 at minimum. So he was assessed to 2 minutes checking from behind and a 10-minute misconduct at 13:36. And then it was number 96, Brady Scholl for the Lions, picking up a hold at 6:12. And then Nathan Wolf once again picking up a slash this time with 48 seconds left in the period. So the Vipers will have in a minute and 11-second power play when we return for the third period. Take a look at our replays that we have here for both goals, or for all 3, I should say. Here's the goal from Reisner. It bounces off the skate that looks like it's Dakota Carter that it bounced off of. That made it 1-0 at the 13:38 mark. Later on into the first period we go. We have a battle behind the net where the loose puck finds Redmond. He shoots it backhand. It looks like it caught everybody by surprise, especially the goaltender Yeiser, as that one tied it at 1. And that's where we stood at the end of the first. Into the second period we go, as this one begins inside of the Lions defensive zone. At the point, a turnover at the point, very costly, as Aaron Ame picks up the loose puck, and he just shoots it high glove on Yeiser. That made it 2-1 Lions at the 9:04 mark. So we have a 2-1 Leo lead here as we are still in our intermission. We'll take another break here. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
We have to do this. A bit of a hill. His mother said, if you're coming to school, you got to bring your sister because they have to go and work in the fields. So this kid carries his 1-year-old sister everywhere. A lot of those kids don't eat in the morning. A lot of those kids, the only place they do eat is at that school.
I thought going up that mountain, Mary's meals can reach everywhere that there's a hungry child.
Do you see what happens after a simple meal? It just came to life.
Love reaches everywhere.
Parkview Sports Medicine's integrated sports medicine team is built to serve the needs of all athletes in all sports. Our team's only goal is to improve athletes in every facet. PSM offers performance training to help athletes get better on the field, dedicated athletic rehabilitation and physical therapy to help them get better off of it, certified athletic trainers in our PSM schools providing daily support to our athletes, and a specialized orthopedic walk-in clinic when injury strikes. Call 260-266-4007 to speak to our care navigators or visit parkviewsportsmedicine.com to learn more about what we can do to improve athletes at all levels. Parkview Sports Medicine. Become more. Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Joint pain, sprains, strains, or a possible broken bone? Make the Parkview Ortho Express walk-in clinic your first stop when you have an orthopedic or sports injury. Parkview Ortho Express, located at the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse, gives you access to quick care and orthopedic physicians when you need it most. Get x-rays, treatment, and referrals to Parkview Care, all in the convenience of a walk-in clinic. Call 260-266-4007 for more information.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
And so we are back at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. Teams have returned to the ice as we get set to start the third period between the Lions and the Vipers, where the Leo Lions are up by a goal and have a minute 11 penalty to kill off. The Vipers will win the draw. This is going to be gathered in by Knoblau. Scully has it far side. It's going to be picked up by McKinley and going to be gathered in the neutral zone by Knoblau. He goes near side to Ormsby. That one sent inside the zone. No icing on the play. That one is cleared. Played now by Yiser. He leaves it for Ormsby. Ormsby has it. He sends it far side for Knoblau as he'll throw it inside the zone. That one hits the boards and goes to the near side corner. Gathered in now. Knoblau over to McKinley, looking at near side for Ormsby as that one is out of the zone once again and sent over to Knoblau, who goes up to McKinley. Poke checked off his stick by Redmond. Redmond challenging Knoblau for possession. But in the end, the Vipers gain control inside the neutral zone. That one stolen for a brief moment by Davis as the Lions return to full strength. Here's Redmond. Redmond has it, far side corner. He'll drop pass, but that one is picked up. There's a shot by Davis and a save made by Yiser. I believe DeGroot initially picked up the play, but might have taken a bounce off the boards. I'm not sure what happened, but it found the stick of Davis right alongside the far side of the net. So Yiser had to make the save. Face-off won by the Lions, but it's intercepted by Gross. Gross up ice. Here's Darcy Kosh as he had lost it on the stick handle. There's a heavy hit along the boards as it was Kosh and Scholl that time. Dakota Carter looks over to Scholl. Back over to Carter near side. Fiedler is there as well for the Lions. As here comes Davis the other way. Davis trying to come into the zone with speed. Throws towards the net. That one snuck through the pad a little bit and was stopped. On the pads, they have a kneecap area that is used to help seal the kneecap area on the inside of the pad, and the puck went under there and kind of stopped on that inside of the pad. So that one got under Yiser for a brief moment. Ian Scott clears it out of the zone. It's going to be gathered in now by the Lions. That was defenseman Wolf who sends it inside the zone. Far side picked up by McKinley. McKinley up to Reesner. Reesner in the middle. Good defensive play by Ray. Ray, that one blocked the shot. And it's going to be gathered in now by the Lions. There's a heavy hit along the near side of the boards on Schilb. As that one's gathered in now by Ridge. Ridge throws inside the zone. He was not over the red line quite yet. Goes for an icing. 12:22 remaining here in the third period. It's 2-1 Leo with the face-off to the far side of the goaltender, Yiser. Face-off won by Robinson. Out to Siebert at the point. That shot was stopped by Yiser. As now it's at the far side corner. Picked up now, Owen Park loses as he had to avoid a hit from Backstrom. As now it's brought back inside of the neutral zone, and now it's inside the Vipers' end. DeGroot over to Backstrom. That one's in between his legs, picked up by the Lions. Defensive box out there by DeGroot and Backstrom, and now the Vipers go the other way. And that one will be whistled down for the offsides. Face off just outside the zone, and it's won by the Vipers. Rice has it. As that one is behind the net now, played by Bertels. Over to the far side corner. Wolf knocks Kosh off the play. So he'll be gathered in once again by Bertels. Out to the point for Rice to play. Rice shot, that one's blocked in front by Davis. Dylan Davis looks up ice for CJ Redmond. And that one's in the near side corner. Rice and Redmond tie up. As we have a whistle, as looks like Bertels lost an edge and went sliding into the net and knocked the net off its mooring. So that will have a face-off inside of the Viper zone, and it's going to be won by McKinley. And I still have not seen McKinnon or McComb tonight, so they must be out for the night. As that one sent up ice to Dylan Davis. Played now by McKinley for the Vipers inside the zone. Directs towards the net. It's going to be knocked away onto the stick of, I believe, that is Siebert. Picked up now by McKinley into the zone. Centers it to Scott. That one fanned on. And now, that one went off a skate. As there's a heavy hit by Ray. And the Lions gain possession. Redmond backhands into the zone. Scully loses an edge. As that one is blown dead. As that was under Scully. And the puck was effectively dead. Referee Kleinschmidt went over to the Vipers bench. Not sure why that was. Might have been explaining something. As it's going to be played now by DeGroot. Tries to give it back to Knoblau. It's going to be him and Schilb tying up along the boards. Spear is there. Here's a turnover. Schilb with the backhand attempt, but it's broken up. And here come the Vipers the other way. It is out of play. Looks like it's inside the bench of the Lions. Lost sight of that one. That one was backhanded. I couldn't tell where it went. Looks like it went into the Lions bench. Play whistle down. 9:48 left here in the third period. It's a 2-1 game off the goal from Aaron Amick of the second period. DeGroot with it now over to Knoblau. He has to retreat as he has Amick coming down. As here goes the Vipers the other way. Ormsby gains the line on the attack. And it's going to be cleared into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Lions. Amick tips it inside the zone. Geiser comes out to play it to Spear. That one's into the feet of Amick, directed towards the net. That one is a stick save by Geiser as he tipped it into his own glove. Faceoff will be inside of the Vipers' defensive zone to the left of the goaltender Geiser. Near side on your monitors. Davis against Bertels. Faceoff won by the Vipers. There's a shot, save, rebound, and another save by Geiser as the rebound was shot by Fiedler. Good reaction save with the glove by Geiser. We'll redo it. Face-off won this time by the Lions. As it's at the point, trying to clear it, cannot. Here's Davis the other way. He's poke checked by Scully, and it's going to be kept at the line by Carter. Oh, they were ruling delayed offsides. I thought he kept that in. And now the Vipers go the other way. Along the near side boards, Bertels ties up. Kosh is there to assist. And that one at the point, Brown sends it inside the zone. It's at the face-off circle, and now it's turned over. Here's Gross. Far side corner. Leaves it for Bertels, who goes out to the point for Scully. Scully back to Bertels. That one's wide. Gathered in now, Darcy Kosh. Kosh over to Bertels. Out to the point, Scully. Scully a shot. That one's wide and bounces off behind the net to the near side. Bertels, far side, out to the point for Scully. That one's too hard and bounces over his stick and out of the zone. Brown throws it on net as he took a heavy hit from Redmond. As that one takes a bounce off the stanchions this time and gathered in by the Vipers. Brown up to Reasoner. Reasoner goes around Schild. There's a shot that is above the net and into the safety netting. Play whistled down. 7:34 remaining here in the third. It's still 2-1 in favor of the Leo Lions. Face-off will be outside of the Lions' defensive zone. Reasoner against Roth, and the Vipers come away with possession. That one shot off the glass, and it will bounce into the safety netting. Once again, play whistled down. As I believe they're looking for the puck, so they'll have to just get a new one from the scorer's table. 7:26 remaining here in the third. Face-off won by... we'll give that one to the Lions, as that one was directed towards the blue line. Not sure who officially won that one. That's going to be played by Reasoner. Reasoner tries to stuff it from the far side. And it's going to be in the neutral zone. Rice with it now. As here come the Vipers. Reasoner walking the line, turns it over, back the other way. Here comes Roth. Roth with the shot, blocker save made by Geyser, as that one is going to be cleared by Reasoner. Ian Scott throws inside the zone. Siebert with it. Up ice to Ray. Ray with it now in the neutral zone. Dumps it inside of the Vipers defensive end. Knoblau has it turned over. Park can't quite get a handle on it. And now here's Bertels the other way. 3-on-1. Bertels shot. Blocker save made by Morrell. Bertels. Wraparound attempt. Shot by Kosh. Save made Morrell. Morrell standing tall for the Lions as he's kind of holding the fort right now as the Vipers are really applying the offensive pressure with 6:15 left here in the third. Face-off won by the Lions that time as it's sent around the boards to the near side for Aaron Amick. Bounces off his stick. A shot by Knoblau is blocked in front by Dakota Carter as that one is out to the point once again. Still at the point. It looks like it's under Aaron Amick. Play whistled down. So with it being blown dead as a result of Aaron Amick being on top of it, they're going to put the face-off inside of the Leo zone. Face-off won by Leo. Scholl bounces off the glass out to the point. Knoblau with a shot, and that one's wide of the net. Out to the point now. DeGroot has it. There's a wrister. That one's tipped in front as it goes into the safety netting. 5:38 left here in the third. 2-1 is still our score. Face-off won by the Vipers. DeGroot keeps it alive at the point. Ormsby sends it to Backstrom. That one bounces off his skate. It kept alive at the point by DeGroot. Backstrom directs it towards the net, and it's going to be intercepted now by Davis as he goes off the glass out to the point. That one stolen by Redmond. CJ Redmond goes up far side. Throws it inside the zone. It's sent to the near side corner. Knoblau is there along with Spear. It's out to the point. And gathered in by Spear, who goes up to Ormsby. And play will be whistled down for icing as they missed the pass, and he was not over the red line. Face-off will be Roth and McKinley, and Roth wins it cleanly out to the point. Sent around to the far side by Wolf. As that one's cleared by Ian Scott. Sent back in the zone by the captain, Ray. Here's Scully the other way. Scully with the shot. That one's blocked by Ray. As Roth and Scully tie up. Ian Scott with it now. Along the far side, and that shot save made off the chest of Ray. As that one goes in too. That one went over the safety netting and landed on top of the New Tech locker room along our bench. That might have hit the railing that's right here. That's definitely a new one. Face-off won by the Lions. 4:22 remaining here in the third. As it's gathered in now by the Lions, that one's cleared out of the zone and will roll down for an icing. Face-off, shot through the feet of Robinson. Bertels one. Out to the point for DeGroot, far side. There's a slap shot. Glove save, Morrell. Bounces off the palm of the glove though, so it's still loose. Out to the point, Ridge. He fans on the shot, and now the Lions go the other way. Aaron Amick. He has it along the boards to the corner. Sent towards the front of the net and tipped wide by Owen Park. Sent around the boards. Near side corner, DeGroot and Amick tie up. Gathered in now by Bertels. That's going to be Ridge. Back to DeGroot near side. Off the boards. Bounce pass. Kosh. Up ice. It is Gross. Knocked off his stick by Dakota Carter, and it will go down for an icing. Faceoff will be inside the Leo zone. It's won by the Lions. As here is Ormsby. Out to the point for Scully. Scully down low. Play by Backstrom to Ormsby. He takes a heavy hit there by Wolf. And it's going to be brought up by Davis. Throws it off the board, sent around to the near side corner. Still along the near side, gathered in now by Davis's shot. And it was stopped by Yeiser. It's at the point and out of the zone. Scholl sends it back in. Here's Knoblau inside his own defensive zone. Bounces it off the boards. Sent inside the Leo zone. Morrell leaves it behind the net for Ray. Ray pressured by Spear. And it's out to Ian Scott. He throws it back down low, sent to the near side corner. 2:10 remaining here in the third. Delayed offsides for the Vipers. They can bring it back in now as Ray has it off the boards. Here's Ian Scott. He takes a hit from Ray. It's at the corner. Scott to McKinley down low. He lets it go past him. It's to the near side and cleared out of the zone and will go down. On net, no icing. Knoblau off the boards to Reasoner. Up to Scully. Scully gains the zone on the attack. Here's McKinley, sends it down low. Grabbed now by Siebert. He lets it go to the corner. Drop pass for Ray. Ray takes a hit from Scully. 3 Vipers are there. It's going to be played by Amick with 1:20 remaining to play this time. Icing waved off again as it had to be played by Yeiser. Brown off the boards to Reasoner. Reasoner up to McKinley. Gains the zone onside. Takes a hit there by Park and cleared once again. Knoblau with the empty net for the Vipers. 1 minute left in the third. Siebert throws it down the ice. It's at the point. Carter backhands it out of the zone. Dakota Carter once again off the boards and goes down for an icing. 47.9 left here in the third. And we're going to have a timeout called by the Vipers. And while they take one, we will take one as well. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
And so we are back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House, where we have the last 47.9 ready to go here in the third period. Leo up 2-1. McKinley to the draw against, it looks like Robinson. Face-off won by the Vipers to Reasoner. Here's Scully. Scully, drop pass, that's wide of the mark. There's a shot. Save made by Morrell. Bertel has it far side corner. Amick tries to clear. Kept in the zone. Glove save Morrell. Rebound gathered in by Bertels. 27 left. There's a shot. Save made again by Morrell, and that one's cleared out of the zone into the safety netting. Play whistled down. The face-off is staying inside the Leo zone. And it looks like a timeout's going to be called by the Lions. So while they take a timeout, we shall again do the same. You're watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com. And so we are back here at the Parkview Sport One Ice House. 22.6 left here in the third period. 2-1 Leo. Empty net for the Vipers. Reasoner to the draw for the Vipers. Won by Robinson. But the Vipers gain possession. That one's cleared out of the zone. Redmond races. Knobloch for it. Redmond has it towards the net, and it's wide. Reasoner with possession. Up ice. Knocked away by Robinson. That's back inside the Vipers zone with 2 seconds. The Leo Lions win it 2-1 over the Fort Wayne Vipers. So that does it for us here for game number 1. The Vipers suffer a 2-1 loss, and the Leo Lions gain 2 points in the standing as they improve to 2-4-1. You have been watching high school hockey on SummitCitySports.com. We thank you.